everyone, this is Alex with Unicorn Riot. We're here in South Atlanta. There's a march that's led by families and children here today. As you can see, there's a lot of children and youth here taking the streets. There's at least 100 people, again, mostly families and children here in South Atlanta, marching. They're chanting "Stop Cop City," and the Weelaunee Coalition is organizing this event from about 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. Eastern time. They're having like a festival type rally with face paint and music and food. People are encouraged to bring blankets to like hang out on the park. So it's a family-friendly, children-friendly event. And again, there's about 100 people marching in the street right now. Earlier this morning at the Leaf Center, the Lakewood Environmental Arts Foundation, Lakewood Environmental Arts Foundation. It's a local nonprofit, been open for 6 years. They do like food distribution. They were searched. Police said they had a warrant, but didn't show a warrant, reportedly. And about 22 people were detained and released, and potentially one person was taken into custody. That happened right before 8 a.m. this morning. Atlanta Police Department searching the Leaf Center. So yeah, we'll update with more information once we have that. But yeah, this march is happening, still marching down the street. Over 100 people here, mostly family and children here today for this youth march and rally.
Drop all charges! Stop Cop City! Stop Cop City!
We are here for land back and to stop hyper-militarization against black and brown bodies. That's why we're here, and to fight for a future for young children. Power to the people.
Viva Tortuguita! Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Viva, viva Tortuguita! Stop Cop City!
Viva, viva Tortuguita!
Teachers, educators, families, we're out here to amplify the voices of young children. We want a world without hyper-militarization. We want the beloved community where we can honor the ways in which we're connected to this earth, where people have abilities to thrive, they have shelter, they have food, all the things that they need in this world, and the ways in which our resources are being used for capitalism. They're being used for the greedy few at the top, for corporate America, and again, more militarization. So we are fighting here today for a reimagined future for young children and for all of us. So this is here, we've got food, we've got activities. The children have been talking about protecting the Weelaunee forest. They've been talking about the return of the Muskogee people and this being the ancestral home. They've been talking about these things in their everyday school life. So this is where we're at, a march, activities. It's joyful, it's festive. I'm local, I'm not an outsider. So just to clarify, I'm a person who's deeply concerned about this country and the direction where we've been, right? We've never come to terms with the harm that we've done to black and brown bodies, and it's time for us to stand up. Just the same way that we heard George Floyd cry out for his mother 2 years ago and we saw an uprising. For me, this is just a continued struggle against indigenous genocide, African enslavement, police brutality. This is a continuation of those movements, and here we are today with children and families to amplify those voices on and on again.
Thank you. I want to ask you a question. I was great. I covered everything. All this, I was talking about the states, everyone's not from here. And you're like, no, I'm from here. All these people are from here. They're saying no.
Yeah, no, we're here. We're from here. We're from here. Our legacy have been living in Atlanta for over 25 years.
Do you hope there's going to be more speakers? You want to talk?
March, and this activism is not from a place of hate. This is actually from a place of people love.
Okay. The ones who are in the front, maybe?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my goodness, yes! Why did we justify spending $30 million for the large training facilities when we have members of
help us arrange it. You want to do an outro in front of the banner?
All right, hey everyone, this is Alex with Unicorn Riot. We are here, I believe it's called Brownwood Park. It's in southeast Atlanta, and it's a youth-led rally and march. So a lot of families are here. There's children's activities. Kids are currently in line waiting to get their faces painted. There's like bubbles and blocks to build and art to paint. There's also a bunch of food. People are in line to get food. And yeah, so there were some speakers, and then a march where families and children took the street because where children and families took the street and were chanting and marching, and then folks are back here now hanging out, being playful, eating food, etc. Earlier this morning at the Lakewood Environmental Arts Center, Atlanta Police Department searched the Leaf facility. They showed up to execute a search. They reportedly said they had a warrant, but reportedly didn't show it. We heard from folks who were near the scene that there may have not been a warrant shown. About 22 people were detained. We believe all of them were released. However, there may be one person currently arrested and in custody. We will update once we have more information on that. Yesterday afternoon, it became public knowledge that the independent autopsy that was done on Manuel Terán, also known as Tortuguita, in that independent autopsy, it was revealed that Tortuguita had entrance and exit wounds in their hands from bullets. And in the release by the independent investigation autopsy, they suggested that it seemed like Tort was sitting down with their hands up when they were shot and killed by Georgia State Patrol on January 18. That was also during a raid in the forest. There was also a more recent raid that happened this past Sunday in the forest, where about 22 people were arrested and charged with domestic terrorism. All of those people are still in jail because their bonds were denied. They have court coming up, like another court hearing coming up. And there's going to be potentially a press conference later today about the raid that happened this morning. Tomorrow morning, there will be a memorial where Tortuguita's mother will spread their ashes in the forest. And we will be live for that tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. But yeah, today it's a more lighthearted, family-friendly event here in Southeast Atlanta. Families and youth led a march through the streets around the neighborhood, and now folks are here eating food. Children are getting their faces painted. They're playing with blocks, like really big Legos, and there's like painting set up and other activities for children, bubbles and such. Yeah, so that's the scene here. There's at least 100 people, mostly families and children. So yeah, we'll update on information we have once we find out more about the raid this morning at the Leaf Center, the Lakewood Environmental and Arts Center. And yeah, so I think we're gonna go down, but thank you all for watching. You can go to unicornriot.ninja for all of our other coverage about Atlanta and the movements here to defend the forest and protect the communities right around where the Atlanta Police Foundation wants to build their training facility, where 43% of the people being trained would be from out of state. You can go to our main page, and there's a button on our page that says Atlanta Forest Coverage. Click that, and that will bring you to all of our coverage of of the movements that are happening here in Atlanta, Georgia. If you appreciate our work and want to help us continue to do this work and similar work on the ground, you can go to unicornriot.ninja/support. Donate. Apologies. /donate. And there are many different ways you can support us. If it's just following us on social media, sharing our posts, etc., that's great. So thank you all for tuning in. This is Alex with Unicorn Riot. Chris has been on the camera. Sean is here too. Dan is helping on the back end. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And again, this is in Southeast Atlanta, family-friendly event with about 100 people here hanging out at the park. There was a march, and now folks are enjoying the day. Children are getting their faces painted, and everyone here is advocating for the Atlanta Police Foundation to not build their training facility. Thank you so much for watching. We'll go down now.